Hello, wonderful friends. Good to see you again. I am Adedaya. Today I'll be taking year 7, the subject science, and we're having the topic renewable and non-renewable energy. Renewable and non-renewable energy. Now let's start with the meaning of renewable. Renewable means of energy or natural resources that can be used again or that can be replaced after it has been used. So renewable means of energy or what? Natural resources that can be put to use again or that can be brought back after it has been used in the first place. Why non-renewable would be the opposite? Any energy or natural resources that have been used which cannot be brought back or put in place again. Okay, forms of energy. We have learned that in primary school that energy is defined as the ability to do work. That's simple and correct. Energy is defined as the ability to do work. That means for work to be done, energy needs to be put in place. For example, now, if I want to carry a table and I don't have enough energy, I won't be able to carry that table. So for you to do any work, energy is required or needed, as simple as ABC. Now let's consider this. Consider a boy running to school from the dormitory. After running for some time, the boy feels tired. This is because he has lost something from his body while running. He has lost something from his body while running. That thing is the energy in his body. What made the boy tired or what led to his tiredness was the fact that the boy has lost the energy he had in the first place. So that thing is the energy in his body. If he did not possess the energy, he would not have been able to run. So before you can do anything, you need energy to do that thing. Exactly. Now let's go to sources of energy. When we say source simply means to which something can be gotten or to means something common. Some people say source of livelihood, source of income. How does your daddy or your mommy get the money they spend? That's the meaning of source of income. So this one source of energy means from which or from what thing do we get energy from? One, the first source of energy is the sun. The sun is the primary source. You see, primary means fundamental. Fundamental means the crash, the beginning. The primary source of energy is the sun. That's why I put it this way, that the primary source of all energy available to man is the sun. The sun helps us to do a lot of work in the daytime. We get energy from the sun. We get vitamin from the sun. We get a lot of things from the sun, which help our day out activity to be very easy to complete. So one of the source that means to which human can get energy is from the sun. Take note. 2, food. Man and other animals obtain energy to do work from the food they eat. So animals need food to grow and to perform some things or activities. Even plants need energy. The energy plant need include photosynthesis and chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is needed, and then chlorophyll turning into what? Photosynthesis is the energy the plant need to grow with the help of sunlight. So humans need food to grow, and that food gives them energy to perform some work or activities. All right. Another source of energy is the fossil fuel energy. The fossil fuel energy. This includes energy obtained from wood, coal, crude oil, and natural gas. The energy we get from things like wood. For example, if I gather wood together and I'm trying to cook by gathering wood together and I feel so cold, and I sit beside the wood, the heat that comes from the burning of wood, that heat can be known or can be called fossil fuel. So that energy is used to warm up my body at that point in time. So we get energy from wood, from coal, from crude oil. For example, we use crude oil like petroleum, diesel to power our generator. These are examples of energy we use. And natural gas, this natural gas is used to fill your cylinder, the one used to cook in your kitchen. All right. The last one, which is the source of energy, we have nuclear energy. nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is obtained from nuclear reactions in nuclear reactors. Nuclear energy is obtained from nuclear reaction in nuclear reactors. The energy is usually very enormous. Enormous means very large or big. Nuclear energy can be obtained by nuclear fission and nuclear fusion reaction. Let me explain this because you may not know the meaning of nuclear energy. Now, this nuclear energy is obtained from nuclear reactions. Let me tell you the meaning of nuclear reactions. For example, there are some energy that come from things like breeze, wind, stormy wind. Those energy, you think they are wide and they can destroy things or properties. Sometimes, somehow, the energy is used to do some activities or some works. For instance, let me give you an example. For you to have connection to your phone or for you to go through the internet usage, you need nuclear energy or reaction to supply strength to the phone. Let me give an example. If it rains heavily, the data connection to the internet will be so slow at that point because the nuclear reaction connecting the energy to the wind or to the breeze has been dwindled. But if it does not rain and the sun shines so hot and the breeze is connected to the wind, the reaction to the internet connection will be so fast. So that's a simple example of nuclear energy reaction. So during that energy reaction, we always have what they call enormous supply. Enormous means a lot of people can connect their phone at a point in time. Billions of people in the world can connect their phone at a go. That is the meaning of enormous ratio that we have here. Alright, I think you know the meaning of nuclear energy or nuclear fusion. And aside from that, let me give you another example. There's something we call airplane or aircraft. If airplane is moving in the sky, you'll be wondering, are there roads in the sky? No, there are no roads, there are no main roads. But what they actually use to move in the sky is the energy from nuclear fission. The energy from nuclear fission comes in form of wind, another form of method they can come through. So when they come in form of that method, they help some object to move in the sky. That's another function of nuclear energy. Alright, at this point in junction, I hope you understand the lesson. I will leave you with the following question to handle on your own. The first question says, what is energy? Energy is the ability to do work. Mention 3 sources of energy. I gave you 4. Mention 3. Don't explain, just mention. Now, list 3 examples of fossil fuels. List 3 examples. I gave you almost 4. I said wood, coal, crude oil, natural gas. You mention 3. Now, another name for kerosene is dash. Another name for kerosene is dash. Maybe, I don't know, just get another name for it. Nuclear energy can be obtained by dash and dash. It's on the note under nuclear energy. When you go to nuclear energy, you'll see it there. Nuclear energy can be obtained from 2 parts. One is there and the other one is there. Please fill in the gaps with the correct form of answers. See, I see you in the next class. God bless you. Goodbye.